I remember 15 years ago when I decided that I would meditate every day for the rest of my life. I'm Shaman Peter, and I have experienced enlightenment, samadhi, nirvana through meditation, breathwork, yoga, sacred ceremonies, and I have a path and a mission to serve and support you of reconnecting to your sense of divinity that is within you. As Christ once said, the kingdom of heaven is within. Buddha once said, the only permanence is impermanence. And so what we must do in this lifetime is to untrain our trained mind, to unlearn what we have been conditioned and programmed to believe is truth, and to restore our connection to the earth, to nature. In Taoism, the way of the Tao is the way of nature. It's the flow of the elements. Wu Wei is effortless action. Non-doing, it's being. It's the effortlessness of a flower blossoming or of ice in the mountains melting and becoming a river. It just is. The radiant sun shining, the brilliance of this sun and light bringing life to the plants through photosynthesis. It's just the authentic eminence and radiance of life existing. And that is what you and I and us all, humanity, has the opportunity to tap back into. To remember who we are and why we're here. We're not trying to be something that we're not. The rock doesn't try to be a mushroom, and the mushroom doesn't try to be the tree. The tree doesn't try to be a bear, and the bear doesn't try to be a butterfly. Everyone just is as they are. And in this strange and bizarre reality, humanity is trying to keep up with the Joneses. Comparison's a killer, trying to gain the validation and approval and praise of others at the expense of their own soul. And so I'm here to welcome you to come closer to the center of your center, as this is where we must enter, to your heart space where your soul resides, and to remember who you are, why you're here, and what is your soul's calling, and to tap into that greater vision and reverse engineer that dream with goals, with soul, having the discipline to develop daily rituals to bookend your day with greatness, to create this magnificent space and to detox yourself on the deepest levels, holistically, in all areas of your life, to where you have activated the body, align the mind to allow the awakening of the soul, to be the beautiful bridge from heaven to earth that you are, to bring your gifts as you connect to the infinite well of wisdom within you. Clarify that vision, you cultivate those gifts, you alchemize ascension, you overcome those adversities, you learn to turn those challenges, those trials into your triumphs, and so that you may burn your brilliance for the benefit of all. And we are here to stand tall, to dust the dirt off your shoulder, and to just focus on bliss, the space that at times we have missed. And I'm here to welcome you to remember that all you're here to is just be, to be you and do what you do, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. And so just welcoming you to come closer to your heart. Let you bring your hands over your heart and take a nice deep breath. And a sigh of relief. And another big breath. Fill the body with awareness. Relax the jaw and the shoulders. And I invite you to just take a moment to think about, if you had infinite time and money, and you could be, do, and have anything, what would you be? What would you do? Where would you be? And just feeling yourself in that flow state for a moment of the most authentic emerging and blossoming that comes to you just naturally, of like what you do when you're in the flow. What do you do in life that has just been so easy that you just find joy and pleasure just through the act, the intrinsic joy of experiential wisdom of sharing yourself with the world? Something that brings you pleasure. And I pray and I welcome Creator God that each one of us remembers that connection to the sacred within us through sharing our unique gifts with the world in a good way. And I pray that all those receiving these words that just lean into that greater vision, those goals of soul, the discipline to do what needs to be done in each moment, to be in alignment with their soul's calling and to share their gifts in a good way, so that we may all burn our brilliance for the benefit of all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Aho, Amen, Ashe, Namaste. May you have a beautiful, blessed remainder of your day. I invite you to subscribe, to comment, to like, to share, to connect, to come closer, to click the link in my bio and just see how we can continue to grow, heal, and evolve together on our path of our soul's calling, as we are among the 144,000 enlightened individuals that are here to shift the collective consciousness of humanity and raising the vibration of the planet to come back into alignment with the Tao, the way of nature, this universal life force of love that we are one with and a part of, as we remember that you are God and so is everything else.